Turn the pages, feel the beat, dance with words, move your feet.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the start of this week's vlog in today's reading Dippit. So I have read a little bit more of Hazelthorn by C.G. Drews, and it's good, but you know what was really calling to me? Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. So I decided to get that on my e-reader. Woohoo! I know I haven't used my e-reader in a while, so I'm happy that I did it. And it's kind of like a true crime kind of thriller. So we got kind of a fantasy thriller and a kind of true crime thriller going on. Loving the vibes, really enjoying it. So I'm probably going to read Not Quite Dead Yet first, or more so over Hazelthorn. But my plan is that I want to get both read this week. Will I? Probably not. But one can try, right? I didn't do a lot of reading today. Did a little bit of this and that, even though it was a perfect rainy day for me to do so. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. I spent too much time on social media, which I'm kind of irritated now about because the book is pretty damn good. You know, I just had a hard time getting started and getting myself off social media, but now I'm off to the races. Alright, but until next time, have yourself a wonderful day, happy reading, and we'll catch you next Dippit. Bye! Hello, hello, and welcome to this reading Dippit, woohoo! Right? This reading Dippit, or daily Dippit, whatever we're calling it these days. So I have read a little bit of Not Quite Dead Yet, and I'm liking it. I'm not exactly focused on comprehending everything I'm reading tonight. I don't know what it is, case on the Mondays, but you know what? So far, so good. I'm liking it. I had a long work, I worked long today, right, at both my jobs, but it wasn't a long work day, you know what I mean, right? You know, I also have taken the time to look at some of the fireworks been going on, because it's Diwali, and not that I celebrate Diwali, but you know what, I'm a sucker for fireworks. They're always a lot of fun. Alright, but that's kind of it. I just wanted to, you know, just pop in here and let you guys know that I am, you know, trying to read every single day. The habit is to read every day. Anyways, that's kind of it from me. Hopefully everybody's doing alright. Give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next Dippit. Bye! Hello, and welcome to this reading Dippit, woohoo! Alright, so I've read a little bit more of Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson, and so far it's really good. I'm getting to the climax, and it's just, Jet is really trying to find out why somebody tried to kill her. Ooh, so there it goes. I'm at the end of the book. So I don't know when I'm going to finish it. Hopefully tomorrow. But we're going to have to see. Originally, I thought I was going to be able to read that, or Not Quite Dead Yet, and Hazelthorn. But I don't think I'm going to, well, I know I'm not going to be able to read both this week. I had the opportunity to read more today, but I just wasn't feeling it. I worked on some other things, which is fine, and everything that you can think about, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta prioritize other things, even though I feel like I need to prioritize reading more, but you know what? It is what it is. Gotta put my money where my mouth is and just actually sit and read more and try and find more of a balance. But you know what? Here we are. Not really a rebel. I am really enjoying it, and it's thriller, so we're at the very end, and it's all gonna come together, and I'm gonna figure out what it is. Not gonna spoil it for anybody, but yeah, enjoying it, loving life. So that's kind of it for me. Give it a thumbs up, and that is the daily Dippit, my reading Dippit. Oh wait, alright, bye. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this reading Dippit. Woohoo! Alright, so I haven't done any reading yet. Originally, a small part of me thought I was going to finish Not Just Dead Yet tonight, but you know what? I got distracted. I was playing some Pokemon Go, as well as I was working on my, I have a stamp collection, sort of, and I was just going through it, reviewing it, and I'm preparing some stamps for some kids, or maybe an art project or something. I don't know. I just have a lot of stamps that I'm not using, and I don't think they're worth any money, but I may be looking into it. Anyways, I just got distracted by some housekeeping activities. That's all I meant to say, which is why I haven't read anything, but I am going to try to read now. So hopefully, well, not hopefully, I do plan to, I have to finish at least one book this week, and that's going to be Not Dead Yet, or Not Quite Dead Yet. A little bit of reading tonight and some tomorrow. I am sure I'm going to get it done. So yay! Right? But this whole stamp thing, it was just, once and done kind of a thing that needed to get done that I've been putting off forever. And yeah, I mean, Pokemon Go is just kind of an ongoing, fun, fantastic adventure that I like to get into. But anyways, that's kind of it for me. Hopefully everybody's doing alright, and we'll catch you on the next Dippit. Bye! Hello, and welcome to this daily Dippit, woohoo! Alright, so I have just finished reading Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson, woohoo! And I thought it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, I thought it was really well written, and of course, what I liked about this thriller was that it really wasn't until the end of the last chapter that you really find out who done it. That I would say overly simplified, I'm not going to tell you the ending. It is about this girl named Jet, or Margaret Jet Mason, who ends up getting hurt on Halloween. Like, she almost died, and then she has about, like, subjected to have like a week to live, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna spend this week figuring out who tried to murder me. And with her friend Billy, she ends up like discovering like all this like little stuff about like her family and just like the close friends and families like around her, and is it just like a theory, conspiracy theory or whatnot. And gosh, it was well done. I'm happy that I got it from my e-reader. I'm happy that I read it, and yeah, I would highly recommend. And the best part is, it was that it happened on that Jet almost died on Halloween, which is, you know, next week. So yay, you know, it was kind of a good thriller, good Halloween kind of vibes, and just yeah, happy. You know, I would actually suggest, and I would give it a 4 out of 5 stars, I think. So yeah, give it a thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next event. All right, bye. Hello, and welcome to the start and the end of this week's vlog and everything. Alright, so I have read a little bit more of this book, but not enough to really do an update on it, I guess. Right, but then, I don't know, that's kind of it for me. I went out and hung out with some friends last night, so I really didn't get much done. But anyways, I did go to a Costco yesterday morning, and guess what? I got a whole bunch of snacks for Halloween, yay! So this is kind of like my trick-or-treat bag, I guess. My little freeze bag worth stuff. So I gotta make it last, you know, next week when it's actually Halloween. Can I do it? Probably not, but we're gonna try. If not, then it's just gonna be a delicious time either way. But anyways, you know, a nice tasty treat as I'm reading Hazel Thorne, woohoo! Alright, that's kind of it for me. Hopefully everybody's doing alright. Happy reading, and we'll catch you on the next episode and next week's vlog. Bye!